Welcome back. Today we dive into the fascinating world of rare coins and hidden value. We're exploring something that might be in your pocket change right now, UK 50 pence coins. You'll be shocked to learn that certain 50 pence coins, especially in pristine condition or with unusual minting quirks, have sold for thousands of dollars at auction. In this video, we'll count down the top 5 most valuable UK 50 pence coins as of 2025, show you how condition, rarity, and errors drive value. Stick around, the coin might surprise you. So let's get started. First up, we're uncovering the story of a fascinating piece of British currency history. The 50 new pence 1979 coin in rusty or patina condition. At first glance, it may look like an ordinary coin, but for seasoned collectors, it can be a hidden gem worth much more than its face value. In this video, we'll explore why this particular 50 pence coin has captured the interest of numismatists, the history behind its minting, its unique features, and how rusty or patina-toned coins can sometimes command surprising prices in auction markets, especially in dollars. The year 1979 was part of a remarkable period in British coinage. This was still the era of the larger-sized 50 pence coins introduced a decade earlier in 1969 to replace the 10-shilling note. The design reflects a time of transition and elegance in British currency. On the obverse, the coin features the young portrait of Elizabeth II, designed by Arnold Machin. On the reverse, Britannia is seated gracefully, holding a trident and an olive branch, symbolizing peace and strength, a powerful emblem of the United Kingdom. This classic design remained a staple of British coinage for many years and is still admired today. Though millions were minted, coins from 1979 that have survived in collectible condition, especially those with unique colorations, are gaining attention from collectors. The 1979 50 new pence coin is part of the large-sized series, which measures approximately 30 millimeters in diameter and weighs 13.5 grams, noticeably larger and heavier than modern 50 pence coins. The reverse design with Britannia and the olive branch is sharply struck on most pieces, giving the coin an elegant and classic look. What makes some of these coins stand out is the natural rusty or patina shade that develops over decades. This warm brown or reddish tone can make a coin appear antique, giving it character and making it more appealing to certain collectors who appreciate naturally aged metal surfaces. While the 1979 50 new pence was not considered rare when it was minted, coins that have survived over 40 years without major damage, or that have developed unique toning or rusty patina, are much less common. Many of these coins were either melted down when the smaller 50 pence was introduced in 1997 or simply worn out in circulation. Collectors today are particularly drawn to coins that have historical character, and a rusty or patina finish adds a touch of vintage appeal. This has led to an increased demand in numismatic circles, especially in overseas markets where British pre-decimal and early decimal coins are highly sought after. Now let's talk about what everyone wants to know: the value. Depending on its condition, the 1979 50 new pence coin can fetch anywhere from $150,000 in circulated but collectible state. However, coins with strong detail and desirable patina can attract more enthusiastic bidding. In auction markets, coins in exceptional condition or with unique surface tones have sold for $265,000, and occasionally even higher for special lots or error pieces. While not every rusty coin is valuable, the right combination of preservation and patina can make yours a hidden treasure. If you own or are looking for a 1979 50 new coin, here are some collector tips. Removing its natural patina can reduce its value. Keep it in a dry, cool place, ideally in a plastic holder or coin flip. Misstrikes, off-centering, or odd tones can increase value. Keep an eye on current online auction prices to know your coin's market worth. Professional grading or appraisal can boost buyer confidence and value. The 1979 United Kingdom 50 new pence coin is more than just an old piece of change. It's a slice of British monetary history. Its olive branch Britannia design, its vintage patina look, and its growing collector appeal make it a coin worth looking out for in your drawers or old collections. Next up, we're diving into the story of one of the most interesting pieces in British numismatic history. The United Kingdom 50 new pence 1980. This coin may look ordinary to many, but for serious collectors and auction houses, it holds surprising value. especially when found in excellent condition. From its unique design to its fascinating historical background and high market demand, this 50p coin has earned its place among collectible British coinage. If you've ever come across one of these in a coin jar or inherited it from a family collection, you might be holding on to something worth much more than its face value. The 1980 issue of the 50p coin came at a time when the UK was still using the larger, heavier heptagonal 50p coins before the size was reduced in the late 1990s. The design represents a period of post-war Britain focusing on peace, stability, and unity. The reverse of the coin features a classic symbol of British currency, Britannia seated, holding a trident and with an olive branch in her left hand. The olive branch is a timeless emblem of peace and diplomacy, reflecting the nation's values during that era. The obverse of the coin bears the second crowned portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Arnold Machin, a famous sculptor. This particular portrait was used on UK coins from 1968 to 1984, making the 1980 issue part of a classic numismatic chapter. The 1980 50p coin is distinctive for its heptagonal shape, consisting of 7 sides with curved edges, making it instantly recognizable. It is struck in copper nickel, giving it a bright silver-like shine that stands out beautifully when preserved in excellent condition. On the reverse, Britannia's seated figure is detailed with precision. The trident, the shield with the Union Jack, and the olive branch are clear signs of its original design. The denomination reads New Pence at the top, which is particularly special because from 1982 onwards, the inscription was changed simply to 50p. That small wording difference adds historical importance to the 1980 coin. In excellent or proof-like condition, you can clearly see every fine line of the engraving, the smooth finish, and the defined edges, making it a prized piece for collectors worldwide. While millions of 50p coins were minted in 1980 for general circulation, finding well-preserved, uncirculated, or proof condition examples has become increasingly difficult over the years. Most of the coins were heavily circulated, which means excellent condition coins are now considered scarce. It's part of the New Pence series. It carries the iconic Britannia design, and it represents the final years before a significant inscription change. This combination of historical timing, design, and scarcity in top condition has pushed the demand for the 1980 50p higher in the collector's market. Auction houses and online platforms have reported competitive bidding, especially for coins with original mint luster or proof strike. The value of the 1980 50p coin can vary depending on its condition, rarity, and certification. Here's a general estimate based on current auction trends. Circulated condition, around $145,000. Very fine to extremely fine, between $156,000. Brilliant uncirculated or proof condition, can reach $175,000 or more at auction. Exceptional examples, especially those graded and certified by professional grading services, can sometimes fetch even higher amounts, depending on collector interest at the time of sale. Store your coin in a protective holder or capsule to prevent scratches, tarnish, and environmental damage. Never clean rare coins, as this can reduce their numismatic value significantly. The 1980 50p was also issued in uncirculated and proof sets, which are more valuable than circulation coins. The New Pence inscription makes it more collectible than post-1982 coins. Professional grading can increase the coin's credibility and market value. The 1980 United Kingdom 50p coin isn't just another old coin. It's a piece of British numismatic history that tells a story of peace, change, and heritage. Its olive branch symbol, its place in the timeline of UK coinage, and its growing rarity and top condition make it a true collector's gem. Whether you're a seasoned numismatist or just getting started, finding one of these in your collection could mean more than sentimental value. It could also bring a significant auction return in dollars. So, the next time you come across a 50p coin with New Pence on it, take a closer look. You might be holding a small treasure. Next up, we're diving into one of the most fascinating and often overlooked pieces of British coinage. The 1983 United Kingdom 50p coin. At first glance, it may look like just another 50p in your change, but for collectors and numismatists, this coin tells a story of rarity, design beauty, and surprising market value. In fine condition, The 1983 50 pence has become a symbol of how ordinary pocket change can transform into extraordinary treasure. Let's uncover why this particular year stands out, what makes the coin so unique, and how much it's worth in today's auction market in US dollars. The 1983 50p coin comes from a fascinating period in British coin history. This was the era when the United Kingdom was transitioning from the older, larger-sized 50 pence coins to the smaller version we know today. The 1983 issue was among the final years of circulation for the large-sized 50p coin, which was later withdrawn in 1997. The design of this coin features Britannia seated beside a lion, holding a trident and shield, an enduring image of strength, unity, and peace. In her hand, she holds an olive branch, a timeless symbol of goodwill and harmony. This small but powerful detail represents Britain's commitment to peace after years of political and economic transformation during the early 1980s. Behind this graceful imagery lies the craftsmanship of Christopher Ironside, one of the most respected coin designers in British history. His artistry made the 1983 50 pence coin a lasting masterpiece in both design and symbolism. The 1983 large 50 pence coin is instantly recognizable for its heptagonal shape, 7 sides of equal length, and its substantial 30mm diameter, which gives it a bold and classic appearance. Minted in copper nickel, it weighs 13.5 grams and carries a milled edge. On the obverse side, it bears the second portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Arnold Machin, with the inscription Elizabeth II DG Reg. FD 1983. This portrait is notable for its elegant, youthful representation of the late monarch wearing the Girls of Great Britain and Ireland tiara. The reverse, designed by Ironside, showcases Britannia with her trident and olive branch, symbols of national identity, maritime strength, and peaceful intent. These artistic details not only enhance the coin's visual appeal, but also give it historical and cultural depth. Now here's where things get truly interesting: the rarity. While the 1983 UK 50p coin was struck for general circulation, a small number of these coins were also issued exclusively in special sets and presentation packs, not all of which survived in pristine condition. Over the decades, many were lost, melted down, or spent before collectors realized their long-term potential. Furthermore, because the large-sized 50p coins were withdrawn in 1997, these older designs became obsolete, instantly increasing their collectability. Coins from the early 1980s, particularly the 1983 edition in fine or uncirculated condition, are now considered desirable finds, especially when they retain sharp details and minimal wear. Collectors around the world actively seek the 1983 issue, not only for its design and history, but also for its place at the crossroads of Britain's coinage evolution. When it comes to market value, condition is everything. In fine condition, the 1983 50 pence coin can fetch between $126,000, depending on wear and clarity. However, coins in very fine or extremely fine condition have been known to sell for $155,000 in online marketplaces and collector fairs. Uncirculated examples, especially those preserved in official Royal Mint presentation sets, can command impressive prices, often reaching $250,000 at numismatic auctions. Collectors have reported even higher bids for coins with flawless surfaces or rich historical provenance, particularly when paired with original mint packaging. While not as rare as the 1973 EC 50 pence or the 2009 Kew Gardens issue, the 1983 50 pence remains a valuable collectible with strong and steady demand. If you're hunting for a 1983 50 pence coin, here are a few tips to keep in mind. Make sure it's the large-sized version featuring Britannia, not the smaller post 1997 coin. A coin in fine or better condition with clear features and minimal scratches holds greater value. Buying from trusted dealers, numismatic fairs, or verified online auctions ensures you're getting the real piece. Store your coin in a plastic capsule or acid-free holder to protect it from tarnish and corrosion. Coin values fluctuate, so keeping up with recent auction results can help you sell or buy at the right time. The 1983 United Kingdom 50 pence coin is more than just a piece of metal. It's a bridge between tradition and change, peace and power, history and art. From the olive branch in Britannia's hand to the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, this coin carries a story of British heritage that continues to fascinate collectors today. In fine condition, it stands as a tangible reminder that true value often hides in plain sight, sometimes right inside an old coin jar. Whether you're a passionate numismatist or a casual collector, keep an eye out for this classic 50-pence piece. You might just be holding a small fortune in your hands. Next up, we're diving into the story of one of the earliest and most iconic decimal coins in British history, the United Kingdom 50 new pence 1969. This coin, when found in very fine condition, is not just a piece of metal. It's a piece of history. Its rarity, elegant design, and high demand among collectors have turned it into a hidden gem in the numismatic world. We'll explore why this 1969 50 new pence coin is so special, why collectors are willing to pay hundreds of dollars at auction, and how you can spot a valuable one in your own collection. The year 1969 holds a special place in the history of British coinage. This was just before the full decimalization of the United Kingdom's currency in 1971. The 50 new pence coin was introduced to replace the old 10-shilling note, bringing a modern shape and design into everyday use. The 1969 issue featured the famous seated Britannia holding a trident and olive branch, symbolizing both Britain's naval strength and its commitment to peace. This coin marked one of the first steps toward the decimal currency system that shaped modern British coinage. Because it was minted in relatively small quantities before Decimal Day, surviving coins in excellent condition are now considered true collector's items. The 1969 50 new pence coin stands out for several reasons. It has a distinctive heptagonal seven-sided shape, making it instantly recognizable. The reverse side features the classic Britannia with shield and olive branch, a timeless symbol of British identity. The obverse displays the young portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Arnold Machin, which was used on many British coins during the late 1960s and 1970s. Made from cupronickel, the coin has a silver-like appearance that holds its shine over decades if stored properly. It weighs 13.5 grams and measures 30 millimeters in diameter, larger than today's 50p coins, which makes it particularly eye-catching. These elegant features make the coin not just currency, but a piece of numismatic art. Although millions of these coins entered circulation, unworn or very fine condition 1969 50 new pence coins are becoming increasingly scarce. Many were melted down, lost, or heavily circulated, leaving only a limited number of well-preserved specimens today. Collectors love the 1969 issue because it represents the very beginning of Britain's decimal era. It was never reissued for circulation after the early 1970s, making it an early-date coin that holds strong nostalgic and historical value. The rarity grows even more when the coin has sharp edges, clear Britannia details, and a clean queen's portrait. These factors can dramatically increase the value at auction. Now, let's talk numbers, the part that excites every collector. A circulated 1969 50 new pence coin may only fetch a few dollars. However, when the same coin is found in very fine or extremely fine condition, its value can skyrocket. Average circulated condition $110,000, very fine condition $135,000, extremely fine or uncirculated $165,000, or even more at specialist auctions. Some coins in pristine collector-grade condition have been known to sell for several $100s, especially when graded and certified by a professional service. Auction results show a steady increase in demand over recent years, making this a smart long-term collectible. If you're hoping to find or sell one of these valuable coins, here are some essential tips. Make sure the coin is truly from 1969. This is the key year collectors look for. The cleaner and sharper the coin, the better its value. Look at Britannia's features and the Queen's portrait. Cleaning can damage its original patina and lower its value. Keep the coin in a dry, protected holder to prevent further wear or tarnish. If you suspect your coin is in top-grade condition, grading can help increase its market value at auction. The 1969 50 new pence coin is more than just old currency. It's a symbol of Britain's transition into a new monetary era. With its elegant design, strong collector demand, and increasing auction value, this coin continues to capture the hearts of coin enthusiasts worldwide. If you ever come across one of these coins in very fine or uncirculated condition, hold on to it. It could be worth much more than you think. Next up, we're exploring an often overlooked but truly fascinating piece of British coinage. The United Kingdom 50 pence 1982 in circulated fine condition. Though at first glance it might seem like just another old coin, this particular year and design carries surprising historical importance, unique design elements, and impressive auction values that continue to attract serious collectors around the world. The 1982 50 pence coin is one of those hidden treasures that can quietly sit in someone's coin jar for years until a collector spots it and recognizes its value. Even in circulated fine condition, this coin can command strong interest at auctions and online marketplaces, thanks to its age, classic Britannia design, and its role in the early modern history of UK decimal coinage. This is more than just 50 pence. It's a small piece of numismatic heritage. The 1982 50 pence coin begins with the period when Britain was fully transitioning to its decimal currency system, which had started in 1971. By 1982, the seven-sided heptagonal 50 pence coin had already become a familiar sight in everyday life. But what made this year special is its enduring use of the Britannia with the olive branch design, a timeless symbol of strength and peace. The olive branch held by Britannia represents peace, while the shield beside her symbolized protection and naval power. This imagery reflected the United Kingdom's identity at the time, proud of its heritage, yet looking ahead to a more peaceful, modern era. One of the key features that makes the 1982 50 pence coin stand out is its heptagonal shape with an equilateral curved design. This allows the coin to roll smoothly in vending machines despite its unusual shape, a brilliant engineering solution of its time. The reverse side showcases Britannia seated, holding the olive branch and trident, with a lion at her side. The obverse side features a detailed portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by sculptor Arnold Machin. The edges are plain, but the distinct design and solid cupronickel composition give it a lasting and recognizable appearance, even decades after circulation. While 1982 was not the lowest mintage year, finding a 50 pence coin from that year in genuine fine condition has become increasingly rare. Over time, many coins were withdrawn, lost, or heavily worn, and the introduction of the smaller 50 pence coin in 1997 meant earlier large-sized issues like the 1982 coin became less common in everyday use. Collectors today value these coins for their classic Britannia design, which was eventually retired from regular 50 pence issues. The combination of historic design, age, and decreasing availability in good condition has driven up demand among both British and international collectors. Here's where it gets exciting. In circulated fine condition, the 1982 50 pence coin can sell for $125,000 depending on its state and the platform. However, in better preserved circulated examples or when part of sets, it has fetched higher prices, sometimes reaching $250,000 or more in collector auctions. Graded and certified coins may command even bigger values, particularly when offered through major numismatic auctions, where collectors seek older large-sized 50 pence pieces. If you have a 1982 50 pence coin, here are a few tips to keep in mind. Fine condition coins still retain visible details of Britannia's figure and Queen Elizabeth's portrait, though with slight wear. Even circulated coins can gain more value if stored properly in protective sleeves or coin capsules. As with any collectible coin, avoid polished or altered pieces. Real-time auction sites and numismatic marketplaces can reveal how much collectors are truly willing to pay. The 1982 50 pence coin is more than a piece of pocket change. It's a timeless reminder of Britain's decimal coinage era, carrying symbols of peace and strength through its Britannia olive branch design. Though not the rarest, it's a classic that continues to hold its place in the collector's world, especially in well-preserved, circulated fine condition. If you have one of these coins tucked away, it might just be worth more than you think. So, check your coin jars, look closely, and who knows, you might be holding a small but valuable piece of history. If you happen to find one in your collection or your change, don't rush to spend it. It could be worth hundreds of dollars to the right collector. Always research, protect, and possibly get your coin appraised. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share with fellow collectors. And tell us in the comments, which 50 pence coin do you have in your collection?